Hi there, Rick here. Just wanted to make a YouTube video of a customer of mine in Vancouver here. His name is David. Gets some work done for me over the years. Okay, so last summer here, you see the post right here? He had two posts that were rotten, okay? So I replaced them for him, okay? Believe it or not, to replace these posts, sometimes it's a lot of work. The reason why I say that is because when I start digging down below, okay, there was a huge chunk of concrete down there, okay, and well, the concrete was too big to come out. There was I guess when they poured the walkway, they dumped a lot of concrete down in there for the post, okay. So what I done was I cut it off flush, and then I put some sort of anchors, I think I remember last summer, to anchor it down to the new post, okay? And then I put another 2 bags, and well, it's quite strong right now. You see, it's quite strong. It worked out quite nice. But you never know what you will find out down below, okay? Because I remember I was doing another post job for a customer in Burnaby. Okay, there was a huge chunk of concrete down there below too. When there's a huge chunk of concrete, it's so hard to take out because you're getting in there with a jackhammer, right? And you can't break all of it because it's too big of a chunk of a piece of concrete down below. Okay. You just have to figure out a way to anchor to the existing piece of concrete down below, but you don't know until you actually get down there, okay? I pressure washed his house for him, outside of the gutters, okay? If you see his home, okay, outside the gutters, it's nice and white, okay? That was done last summer, and well, the walkway was done too, the back driveway, the carport as well, okay? You can see the concrete is pretty clean. Today I just cleaned out his gutters on his house, and well, they were plugged up, especially where there was a tree, because you can see the tree is touching the house a bit, okay? And I even pressure washed his railing. There's a whole bunch of green algae, you know, stuck to the railings here. You pressure wash. It takes a bit of time to do too, because you know, you have to get each individual pole right, and then you have to get the back side and the front side right, all the 4 angles on it, right? So it does take a bit of time to do, but you know, pressure wash the brick too, right? It looks nice and clean. The walkway, right? He told me his doorbell wasn't working. I'll maybe tell him that I installed doorbells, Ring doorbells. Okay. So my ladder is still up against the outside of his gutter on his house. He has that concrete roof shingles. See, those roof shingles, sometimes they slide down sometimes, and then you got a hole in the roof. It's almost, okay, it's worth checking it every summer, just because you don't know if some cracked or if some slid down, okay? When I was cleaning his gutter, I was looking at his his roof too, and it didn't look like any had slid down. Any had cracked and maybe slid down too as well, okay? You can see his walkway was done last summer, okay? Still nice and clean, okay? So the railing's nice and clean, nice and white. There was green algae on it last summer. The back driveway, nice and clean. I wash the bins for him too. You know, if there's nothing inside there, I wash inside for him as well too. But you know, if there's stuff in there, usually I won't wash inside for the customer. Their bins. See the post on this side, okay? He didn't paint it yet, but there is, well, this is a cedar post. It's got some natural oil in it, okay? So it helps protect it from the weather. See, one of my ladders is still up against the house here, okay? Up top there, okay, those things on the sides of the ladder up top, Those are called ears, okay? You put those on the ladder so the ladder doesn't sit on the gutter, and then it puts little dents in the gutter, right? So that prevents that. So, you know, that's a good idea if you put those ears on the sides of the ladder. So you always sometimes have to do a little bit of maintenance on the house every summer, because otherwise, you know, if you leave it for, I don't know, 10 years, or then there's too much to do all at once, okay? You know, I washed his windows lightly too, okay? It's nice and clean on the outside. You can see how clean the back deck here is, okay, the concrete. Before it was kind of very black before, right? That's from all the algae getting in the concrete over the years. Okay. The walkway was done last summer, okay? See, it's still quite clean. So yeah, I want to point something on the neighbor's side. Okay, you see the neighbor's side? See the stairs? Okay. I don't know if you can see it there that clear, okay? But there's some rot going on, okay? And it looks like there's some shifting that has gone on a bit too. So it looks like the stairs is trying to pull away from that, well, 2x12 that's up there. But Lucky's got the support over there, okay? But, you know, the wood looks like it's starting to rot, okay? That's why sometimes you have to, well, maintain your stairs a bit, okay? You know, sometimes you have to paint it to protect it from the wind, rain, ice, right? During the harsh weather conditions. Otherwise, you know, if you let it rot, okay, then you just have to replace the whole stairs, okay? It's a lot more money. I've done that for my customers before. And, you know, had you just, well, done a little bit of maintenance and painted it, right? You know, it would have lasted a lot longer. But a lot of people don't do that. They usually wait till until something's broken and then they fix it, right? See, this vinyl window here, okay? It's a nail flange window, okay? And well, what they done was they nailed it, okay, around the four sides, and they put some tuck tape over top the nail flange, okay? They put the drip cap over top, and then the stucco went over top of that, okay? But that's new construction, okay? But it's, well, it's sealed up, you know, very good, okay? Because, you know, you got the nail flange, okay, everything, well, behind the siding, right, of the stucco. You know, that's the better way to do it. But on replacement windows, well, there's a flange that's on the outside that goes up against the stucco here. So these concrete roof shingles, you know, they attract a lot of moss. His looked pretty clean, okay? I'm not sure if he got somebody up there to clean it, but when I was looking, well, at the roof from the top of my ladder, I could see that his roof was really clean. I couldn't hardly see any moss up on the top of his roof at all. And usually these concrete roof shingles, they attract a lot of moss, okay? It looks pretty clean. Wonder if he got somebody up there to clean it. I'll maybe ask him. His gutter was difficult to clean out because he had a lot of sand in his gutter. I always find it hard to take the sand out of the gutters because I have to almost get my fingers in there to pull out all the sand, right? It's just harder to pull out the sand out of the gutters. But if you don't clean out the gutters, okay, during the summertime, okay, what happens during the fall, okay, the gutters fill up with too much water and then the gutters literally, you know, they weigh a few 100 pounds with the water in there, and then what's in your gutter as well too. And I have seen it, you know, the gutters have falling off the home just because it's so much weight pulling on the nails, and well, sometimes the was it well, the screws that are going into the wood, it starts to rot a little bit over time, and well, it just literally screws don't hold anymore, and then the whole thing comes crashing down. Just wanted to have a look at this here. Looks like the neighbor got a new fence. Looks really nice. Yeah, that's nice. See, when you look at, well, this new fence that the neighbor got, okay, you look down the end of it, okay, you notice how it's straight, okay, and it looks 90 degrees straight up, right? See, it looked like the person knew what he was doing, okay. There's the gate right there, okay. See, you notice how, okay, it looks 90 degrees straight up, okay. There's no, you know, big gaps along here where the fence meets the post, okay. It looks pretty sturdy, okay. Looks like they've done a good job. But you look at the home, okay. The home, it's the old T-lock shingles, okay. That's a really old roof. Looks like the roof needed to be done before the fence, but I don't know, maybe it's gonna do the roof next summer, right?